Ebusua for that say mother sorti yenchen etwen ama yakọ aba na yedin komo aka no aba abeto so ye sha ase en medi kan e kan say eye 13th African Games here e course so nansia no me ye sha ase no dia na eye manika eye MCs enkankane ya yenuaba Anita Eskin ena ye wie ne nsoso no ono ansoso na mani eda so ehwe no se uye obi a weni gye nipadom mu kasa ana se MC in public speaking ne de keka ho no na utumi hu se obi a wakwadare edwuma mu senka MC ana se kasa ye kasa oni pemu no e ranka ne ye sure se bere Anita Eskin etwam IGP pre pension akọ nti yesi nipa ya ade osayeye unyina ye nsoso a na won say ni din eno etwemu a eye nipa anase nwumtufo akukudam enso so eba betena dwumedie no so anase ede omo animonyam ebeta eye dwumedie no ekire eba ebeto nwum ehye honum no ekina na ehu enkomo na ye ba bedi sisi an Eric TOSCAR abeka yensa ewo studio Eric akwaba last week entimi enhia
you weren't available.
What's a comfort? Afi na maba yesi yenko chinchin ti yenko chinchin ya na fia de twa mu na me bae nti yaba ne de ne aba but aba minim say ye kofa videos ni bi aba ana say ye de nkomo twetwe na eto aso okay nti yenko hwe eye infonyini a a course so and as the tragu ye ewo African Games 13th African Games a course for Ghana ye wie no ye bre no niama ni bia a course ye nkwohwe kakra na ye medi eho enkomo enko ba bia
There's a place where dreams come alive, where the rhythms of the land fill the air. Come and join us on this beautiful journey. Experience the African dream. From savannah to the deep blue sea. Feel the heartbeat of this land so free. Nature's beauty reigns supreme. Experience the African dream. Africa, experience the African dream. Experience the African dream. Beautiful, rich in every way. From the east to the west, north to the south, all around this beautiful land. Africa fair, experience the African dream. So let us embrace this sacred place with open heart and a sense of grace. Experience the African dream so divine, forever in our hearts and minds. So let us embrace this sacred place, with open hearts and a sense of praise. Experience the African dream so divine, forever in our hearts and minds. Oh yeah, Africa, experience the African dream. Experience the African dream. In every way. From the east to the west.
nti say na niama e course no na etie ewo eye stadium ya ewo University of Ghana enchen ho no anaso masase na so no niama e course wo ho na ebi ni say na ne bobre anase na hyase no na etie na minko Eric na yemfa nkomo no enhyase Eric mejidi say ohwe African Games closing ceremony no.
Yes.
Say obi a enigide mu nsem ene eho niama ene eye wodo no. Ede ene niama edanso ewo ema.
So me share no. I think so the closing ceremony was properly produced than the opening ceremony.
Okay.
Because I watched both. There's a reason I didn't go to like the way in the stadium or to watch it with. because because sure I might
Okotena ho a ote baby kakra uhunu ehɔ ni nyina.
exactly. Senior,
Yeah,
because
said obehu wo TV so no.
exactly.
Uhunu ni nyina
It
wo
is produced for TV than
yeah.
more.
Yeah.
It is better for TVs. I don't produce such
Yeah.
events. No. It's me who I'm saying, okay, this is quite better than the first one. The first better was, the opening was also nice. Same way. Never the senior we normally be see hono this LED. Some square can see be see hono. Na Shatali perform exactly. That's the same thing they repeated, but then the lightning fireworks no use was second one no was far better than the other one. They knew when to strike those fireworks no.
It looks like now they were in the beats or audios were right in sync
exactly
with the lights.
Exactly. It's then the production in the second one was far better. We say yeah, we are there now. We share because we can do better than this. When you are used to doing production, any events, and that is how it is. You can do something that is very good, but you share the now because say I do it. And fortunately for the producers too, they had a closing ceremony to also do, and they did it. But the only difference also, another difference was that the hype and the anticipation for the closing ceremony wasn't like the opening ceremony. A lot of Ghanaians didn't know about the event when it was about to happen.
Yeah, me and Kasano, it just took me by surprise. I didn't know that it has
I
ended.
knew about it.
I don't know whether, but me, I love athletics.
It should have happened last year. Last year, but it was postponed. But I knew about it. Until I see the news in Yama, me one billboard in so I think it's because I me follow sports and entertainment and certain personalities who are around it, and and the mommy who here.
Okay.
And that's why I mommy who news no.
But Omuan Kasana and Sheda and who did it so we that's it.
If you follow Utio mom so yeah. But I mean yes you say intense.
And I make say me I love athletics. So me who but and one say yes
the whole thing another thing is one say enye bibia Ghana for the ADHD in other participations.
Yeah.
Say bibia Ghana for to say fan say AFCON. Ghana for blaster another tournament in other country we follow her. In Keba no in KBDH. By nye sa nete. Yemfa yini DH sa. And we about this is the 13th time. Year last 4 years 2019. We didn't follow. Ghanaians didn't follow. 2011 we didn't follow. That sana didn't akwa Basenka bibia na you follow to say you follow AFCON World Cup and certain other sporting activities even music if I say Grammys you say BET are nominated a Ghanaian artist.
Now you be actually.
Exactly. Bibi anka you follow anga would have been anticipating for it.
But apart from lighting our boss no and to say LED screens no, what other things stood out? What other things did you observe closing Honor? Apart from performance.
And I think
apart from artist performance.
Apart from artist performance.
Other things that are arts and entertainment.
Honestly, I didn't pay much attention to that. To other stuff like that.
But I think say Obia Oshe Biano say almost drone shot. You realize say colors now on display were filled in the It is actually a portrayal of the Kente.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I think I didn't see it.
Is the portrayal. I don't know. Say producer ever found it side by side. Ama Yasha, but say Ocean is here. It looks like colors Yasha. And then I try go a screen so.
Oshakra Kente.
Yes, from the side. But Osha Obaka say colors Yasha keke. But say drone no ekosro na Osha forma. I feel the uhunu say Kente ankasa enna. I say Yasha Daddy Kente as a form. So I'm sure it was very intentional.
Yeah.
Say organize one said there iron.
Oh, okay. So okay, so colors you see the colors there.
Ankasa.
Yes, kente pattern no.
Kente patterns na ya hyehyɛ ewo hɔ no mo no. So
but honestly the colors no so colors are most African countries and they on flags.
Good. So Kamebeka say it was intentional.
Yes.
So kente Ghana for the market at such an international event. However, it is also a representation of the bits and pieces of Africa.
Yes.
Yes. So you see the various colors. Some country biya ushema say country biya color kakra ewo honomo. And kente no kra no, even though a year diano, so it's become like international. Obia edi pe kwan kakra edi akeka omoni ama ho. It's made it nice.
Yes.
But ye free no more yembra performances. What is your take on the performances we saw for the night? Nkrofaka ehun sem bebre ewo social media.
Oh yes, I've seen the commentary and everything. All the performances were superb. Even Stanley and Inosby, the Gabonese, the Cameroon guy number performing and with any most of but they were able to entertain. You could see that it's nice. We Alex performance top notch. But the first song was like Africa. We all are there. If we man a chance, we say
she'll show herself.
Yes, Stone Boy closing it. Of I didn't walk up.
But we all are there, no. Like performance, everything,
yes.
But now Crawford Susu say she was lip syncing. She could have sung than she did on that day.
You see, one say, sometimes we show production with fear, bit me deceive kakra.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to sound. Ibu near broadcast about mic na no then sing. Output sound na SSA bano.
Yeah, news sometimes it happens where
exactly
audio na call but
exactly. We show fear sometimes. That is what it happens. Yeah. I quite remember say, through music awards. Niana Black Sheriff. Remember, a traveler. I insured go no so no. After insured go no so no, those at home were saying they were hearing the sound because insured go mic. But now all perform auditorium no. Ote. What in America? So I was seeing comment Bobby or I be at
say no tonium.
Yes, you understand the microphones, man. We use the microphones, same microphone. Until sometimes we fear the production, no technical.
Final broadcast, no. Home to me touch
me back. To a hand.
So is that to say? So what can say? The I who said we are no. ABI, she was not lip syncing. She was singing.
Yes. But yes, she was singing. I don't think Rihanna will lip sync. It's based on her previous performances, no. I don't think so. Me who's why be that mom. Me who's why be that because every time.
Personally, Mensusa from all her and it's funny. It's wrong. It is the wrong description. It is rather interesting to note. Say, she gets most of the diplomatic gigs, the high class gigs. Queen Elizabeth birthday or no
brand positioning.
And I seldom seldom see her say or lip syncing instead of say or no ankasato nenyum.
Yes.
Producer, can we go for Wiala performance now? Yankosha Wiala performance number.
Africa.
Intina way and if you for an say a man for eka say reala yes people they me then say people really acknowledge the fact say it was a beautiful performance na it was say auto than lip sync. But upon a second thought today, and that means me dreaming say, even if she was not singing, na say enyum na na ebo enode na no fem so a Riala is a very good entertainer and now say very good artist because mostly when you are lip syncing you are not able to attach the actual energy in ka or the background. But Usha, like full force, full house energy.
Well, even your fan to your share crap, she didn't once 1 year bad. It wasn't bad. The
No,
performance wasn't bad, and the Riala we know over the previous years, no, it's not. Yeah, what we are focusing on, no, say lip syncing, no. She's not that type. We've seen her performance.
Yeah.
Other events you mentioned so abono. She doesn't perform like that. I think say Senka, it was part of this production. I would advise Senko use this lapel kind of mics.
Okay.
No? Because
Yes.
opasa.
Yeah.
Nanka the microphone we not to her. Nanka I manage the room.
That is why I'm saying say she did well because Obi or Pasa the tendency of you being swayed from singing to dancing into when you are singing Africa, and so now and I'm baby
exactly.
Yeah.
You see, you see how Mike now will give her the room to. I remember the choir when I in your people. So I know there, and the performance in America as American earlier, it is not bad. It was one of the best performances. The performance, can promise performance. At the opening, we don't talk about it much, but that performance was very good.
Can promise there now.
Very good. But Enkawanse because the Shatawale thing overshadowed everyone. When the Shatawale there was
the drama, the pomp and pageantry around Shatta there no. Ebe kata omoma ka ne there so.
But Uncle Pat Thomas was there. Ebotela, they also performed very beautiful. But Shatawale performance now. He did no, and looking at people were giving their critics about it, the stage was too big. And honestly, I, to an extent, I agree with it. The stage was too. It's not a song. The same stage, you know, it's almost the same. The song. And Shatawale alone makes it. Ocean Papa
Ebemana boring impo.
Exactly.
Ebemana boring.
Inti sanka dancers kakrebu woman I say this art for Evia fire and all of those things be boom. You track a cry.
Now it becomes very engaging.
Exactly. That is when by everything aside, Shatta performed like Shatawale.
Yeah.
The difference now, I think say where he failed or the management, they didn't really connect. Say it is not this kind of concert, I think they brought the same mentality there.
Okay.
Nyameka says such events, to say we all African games, it is not like events na be a Yabo University be an say December concert.
Yeah.
It is not the same thing. It is not the same thing. These events you need certain things to make your performance look great and better.
I agree with you.
Yes, Oshada way for now. That's what they all did, and it was just only Shatta. It was only there. It was there alone. The performance wasn't bad. It was good, but it would have been better. It could have done it to be very better. And then I think that the last performance was Stoneboy. He did, I think, about 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Perform
A little bit over 11 minutes.
Yes, perform 10 songs. I counted the song one after the other.
I was just enjoying it. Now, me, Jimmy,
yeah. There are some songs that will perform about 10 seconds. But I counted it at part. I think he'll perform about 10 songs. I think that he took inspiration from Rihanna. Rihanna's performance from last year's Super Bowl.
Okay.
Rihanna performed 12 songs
in
like 15 minutes.
Okay.
It was just like that. Like it be all in 1 minute. But no answer. I think that he took the inspiration from there. That's what I feel. It might not be there.
Yeah, Nkoshe Stonebwoy there nesu bi. Embra producer, yemfa Stonebwoy performance ni bi nenso na yenhwe.
Money go come again. Let me know. I get me quick more champagne. Forget about the worry. Y'all come dance again. Wind that body again. Stadium. And yeah, me TV down the stem my lucky. You're gonna say. You're gonna cook, and I are chalky.
Echegu ye no producer mpacho media na wo studio ha mundum ne mame na esisu na mentumi nkodi me nkomo Eric minja wo ho but minko ahoma ne so na Edem enso so wo ho Edem me ma wajo ma wakwa aba.
Hello
Edem me ma wajo ma wakwa aba.
Hello bro mejo so
Apomo
boko na we
nyame ado ma hwe ye ni experience ye ho odin.
Sorry, Pepe. Voice me two way cheap.
U TV na anya bi esiso ana.
Okay.
U TV ni siso.
That be me low one okra. Na me two voice me way cheap.
Oti me voice we chire won. Producer Mpacho Boa Edem kakra so oti me voice we chire na me nso so me ben no. Enti na ye ntimi ndi nkomo but Edem me say wo de wani edi 13th African Games here e course no echi ye hunu performances ni ade na me ni Eric kan ya share Wiala ya share Stonebwoy but nipa ba ko ana closing ceremony no ne ho nsem etwagu ewo abefo tintamfidie ne so no Wiala na nkrofo ka say yes it was a great performance by all standard, it was very beautiful but almost feel say Wiala lip syncing and she could have she's known for this lioness performance or no abeto ne nyom atre ye na hoden but kamia ko yes ahoden afi bebre ye de bebre na kote because they feel she didn't sing, she lip synced.
I think that it depend in terms of the time now arrangements, you know, any preparation level.
Okay.
And I think that if at that point, you know, for some reason, who's a real perform, yeah, she's very energetic.
Very energetic.
And to be on the safer side, no, I'm sure they will do this so that she will still be able to give people the real, you know, in terms of her performance, about assigning the other energy, the vivacity we see of her. I'm sure that maybe the time was close to the extent that na ama and yoma ain't mean what or code or said yeah baby or and I'm not sure that Okunenimu in terms of the performance. I mean the delivery was on point from the costume, it was awesome. We shared the choreography between the synergy between on the choreographers as well. It was very on point and beautiful, and I mean the choice of song too were on point. Into overall, I think that she did well, and you'll be quite imagine people will be enjoying. I mean the performance she put out, and that is the most important thing.
But share Wiala Stonebwoy and so ewo and na Eric actually madwen so say within like a little bit over 11 minutes no or bare 10 songs enyum edu, and he is even saying say osusu say ebetumi aba no say he even picked inspiration from Rihanna's performance from the Super Bowl. She also did about 12 songs in about 15 minutes. Wonso so say meka say for Stonebwoy ne niama obeye wo closing ceremony na fa ne si nsini ni a obesese ne say.
I think that indeed Stone gave us a performance. Oshe, I was at the venue, the final day for the field and track event. That's the African Games on the Friday. And if you look at the atmosphere and the euphoria at the stadium, how our Ghana 4 watches were, the atmosphere is that easy for you to be able to, take advantage of to do a lot of things. And that is what Stoneboy did. And he'll say, during his performance, how people were chanting, singing along with him. He was able to create that rapport with the people. He was able to do well with that. And Ushe, the way we see a year you could clearly see a serious plan. Because the synergy, if we transition, say, from one song to another song, how smooth and beautiful he does it to erupt some noise and energy from the crowd. No, it was so amazing that you will not realize that almost yet 10 songs.
You don't actually want it to end.
Yes, he was able to do the transition very smoothly with the DJ and the choreographers on stage that you will even enjoy. Although 20 songs, you would wish for more. And he did it very well. And if you look at how he was able to, go along with the choreographers, it was also amazing. Then I really enjoyed how he took over and commanded the stage. And he beautifully brought in that Nigerian act. Oshe, how he introduced that. He created that African, one unity picture and brought in the fact that Ghana is a pillar when it comes to Afrobeat and, of course, pushing music from the continent. So always we do it, we take the lead by bringing people along. So whatever is happening, we are a pioneer in the space. And for that reason, he's also pulling along another fantastic brother from the continent. And clearly, this will really bring about love for his brand from other parts of Africa. Nigeria were there in their numbers. And, this was also beamed on DSTV. So, clearly, he took advantage of the platform to also sell his new song, which has not been even released. And for me, I think all of these things were, with that correct plan, you cannot do all of this within that 10 minutes it did. And I would like to say kudos to him and the team for properly planning and executing its simplicity. Right. that alone is a master stroke for me.
Okay, and Adam, quickly, and in less than a minute, answer now, Obeka say, South African Games here, for art and entertainment, yet to me, editor, did we do well in selling ourselves, art and entertainment wise?
Oh, yeah, art and entertainment wise, we're able to, sell our crafts because, the athletes by this program alone were 5,000 from about 54 African countries. So, these numbers, certainly, they were exposed to some of our art and culture and our music to some extent. And I'm sure that as they are going, because for the period that they were here, and from the opening ceremonies, the act they watch, clearly they will go and,
propagate the gospel.
Check up on these artists on the various platforms. And also in their country of origin, where other people are watching, it is going to, to some extent, help the reach of our artists. And that is what we've been looking for. And this is also an international platform. We're always talking about going international. This is an international platform producing Ghana to the whole of Africa and the world. So, having your songs on that platform comes with some sort of benefit. So, you cannot discount that fact that really benefited.
Right. Adam, thank you so much. That's OJ Brent also Ode Wadrin Chrekese bedom ye ne etiefo ne ahwefo nyina na ye nso so yetumi ado nsem ne mu esuko nti Adam TOSCAR ono nso so eye obi a wakwadere eye enigide mu nsem emu na ono nso so ede ne de aba abreye no ono nso so kire mu a we yala nkomotwetwe no kora de na enhyeda emfa whether or not she lip synced now so ejina say otumi eye dia ewo say oye no ana Eric member ho answer na quickly answer na ya wrap it up just like I asked Adam Obeka say yeah did we really sell ourselves if you sit back na we Ghana country na one kasa Erica would you say you were fulfilled?
Oh yes, with the music side, with the arts and
every art and entertainment.
Yes. Honestly, I feel say they are there. Even starting from the MC, our kind and it's asking. So, but she's bilingual. To me, can French and can English.
Eric, sorry, I mean travel no kakra. Ebusia for answer na me sorry some producer say o ma make to obie phone line sin kakra na me to me afa calls. Inti numbers no ene gu o screen so no. Inti won so wa adwenkyere bi efa 13th African Games a course so no ho a na niama call ye enyuma ye to ye ne niama nsenkyene a etwa ahohia ye nyina no so wo adwenkyere bi wo ho a sima na wonso so ofre na ode wadwenkyere aba na yetumi aye ne kama na ya sorry so Eric and Patrick betumi.
Yeah, so even from the MC, from the opening to the closing, send even way now what you drew my attention to no carpet no me with the kente pattern no and artists have performing the volunteers some of the stage way no me no and I think the final day actually sold us better.
Okay.
This is why. The stadium was full. It wasn't just only the arts.
The final day sold us better. Hold your horses, main kwa humane sombra. Frafa wa huma sompacho di ni baby akase free. Hello. Mpacho di ni baby akase free. Hello, mpacho Doom TV no volume no. Na yendi komo wa phone.
Akasa sa home. Papa
Mpacho Doom TV no mete me kasa wa wechi. Doom TV no volume no na yen kasa wa phone ni. Mr. Amo ebusiafo obi abafre bia no entie ho e wo TV ni mu me ebre no ekọ bebre enti utie ho wo TV ni mu dia na producer ebe yi wa free so na ode foforo aba aha enti menya ntie se nipa foforo wa homa no so hello udi ni bebe akase free
Pastor your friend is in Medina.
Christian from Medina.
Is in Medina.
Okay mpacho mitio
About to boy money good papa so me on telephone.
Oh they are any stone boy there na.
Oh but only friend born in like a man you know then I pay their family like I'm not my idea.
Right. Yeah, that's a bebre or say omunyina my idea and so ono de neni edge a year stone boy performance or de eba no ho wonso so betimi afre numbers na egu screen so no na wachre wadwin Eric yento aso.
Yeah, so now me can say the final day we sold ourselves better because on that final day the stadium was full. Crowd wasn't only the artists like the opening no.
Yeah.
It was full.
Any abontin nyina na ayema.
Bibi ayema.
Mpacho yankwa homa so frefa ma so mpacho di ni baby akase free. Mpacho akase free. Kumase mpacho di yeden. Fosti mpacho Doom TV no na yankasa wo phone ni mu wadaroma. Doom TV no ni yankasa wo phone ni so.
Maningasa.
Right. TOSCAR yana yesi epe so enyumre de jama ohu ba chiro wa chem because ko kakra bi akwala foforo but
then I make because the world was watching we know omomo ho no because athletes need dignitaries from other countries na abano euphoria ni response na crowd but ma yen artists na mo free ase no upo be foul
yeah
and you carry that word
yeah
Unim Stone Boy,
Stone Boy na dede a ekoso no.
Kwa, cause you go Ghana. Stone Boy. Otonyuma, hey, or nam, or baby perform day, slow boy, slow.
I think it even happened. AC were African Games. Na Ghana for almost Jamano. Cafe Egypt ni Morocco for na war stand Simunina Abe joining Omo and na almost Jaman because they were bored and they felt this is where the energy was.
Exactly. Into wow sharp because even on the final day of the football matches, no, the women's side and the men's side, all the stadiums were full. Because Ghana for because Ghana for like they support the reason why it was full was also because Ghana was in the finals.
Yeah.
And not the young kind of crap. It was because Ghana was in the final. But then we supported them. It was full because we wanted them to win also.
Yeah.
Not just because Ghana was in the final, because we wanted them to go for good.
Yeah.
And you know, Nigeria for crash first. Ghana was able to overturn it with the women's side. And then the men's side was the same. The euphoria was lit from start.
It was massive. Senka, you shared that a year who did the year. You shared that who did the year. And Kayabinian Susan Swipe. But Eric, come on, I had it, but my producer see you interest. So, be here every so you know, Medwase say, and you may only me see Kunya, Edi say, you may na. Busia for more free and so yada munya na mo ase say brebia na munya ye ho abotre na money edi say dwume original TV eda so wo ho no men ko ba bia osore anopa no aba betena ho na oni ye edi ye dwuma midi ene Shadrack odame ejare ye mesenhia da foforo makramo